creators really. They like do behind the scenes
editors and shit.
Yeah, they do like behind the scenes shit, and so that's why like the 10%, like we're talking about like other people that would come.
Oh, we're saying
Yeah,
later
a
on,
part
not
of,
next year.
yeah.
No, I
like,
totally got what you were saying about the thing with the like 10%. But I'm like, or just in general, like putting people on, because I'm like, I've had literally editors that like no one even knew about, and they gained like a whole platform. Like some of them edit for like just like way bigger people, like just bigger people now. And I'm like, they like eventually, like, because like they were on the team, and I'm like, when I got him, I literally told him like, bro, I'm not like fucking like I'm not XQC. I'm not like these huge ass people that where I can just like, because I told you guys YouTube's like the smallest platform there is for me. So I'm like, they were demanding like money for like an edit that like I literally just did not like imagine like $200 for like a fucking edit on a vlog. But I'm like,
that's not gonna make even close to that. Yeah.
No, for one, I don't do Yale. I was like, I don't even plan on making YouTube money on YouTube. But I'm like, that's where I'm like, that's like just OD. But when I hired them, they were like small and they were like fine with it. They were like, oh, like, because I'm like, I could tweet out and get an editor to edit for free. Like that. That's as simple as that.
Realistically,
like,
right?
That's like, yeah. Like I'm like, I could literally have my next fucking year of videos for free if I wanted to pick a new editor up and have him edit just for him to get his name out there. But then I'm like, I've had editors that were like, eventually they're like, oh, like they've had friends who are like, oh, you should be like asking for more, like, or for this. And I'm like, I literally gave you like a whole platform, and it's like, I'm down like and I literally told him from the start, I'm like, if I get bigger, you get more. Like that's just how it works. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, the bigger I'll get, like the more you'll get. Like that's just like how like with anything, like it'll work.
You have no idea how influential people's friends can be when it comes to some shit that they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like they just surround them. Like, I mean, look what we did to Turner, in FaZe. Like that was crazy. Like that was totally us. So,
Fuck the contract.
yeah. We're like, damn, Turner, really? They're doing you like that? That's crazy, dude. Like that's crazy. You should probably handle that or something. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But my point is, yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. People forget where they came from,
No, yeah, and it's like and just in general, like you build somebody up, and then it's just like down the line they're like, oh, like I want more this or this that, and I'm like, it's like you knew what you were getting into before we even, like, you know what I mean, like before you even got a platform.
Yeah, the thing with like my like Weston especially, who's one of my thumbnail designers, like he's taken care of me, from the beginning. I've in return like taught him. Obviously I pay him per thumbnail, and like over time he like came to me and he was like, yo, like remember when we first started, channel wasn't making any money, like we kind of talked about how later on we'd up the price or whatever. I was like, yeah, for sure, like that's dope. And we did that, and I pay him the same amount that he charges everyone else. Sometimes he'll make shit just like whatever, if we're chilling, it's like a friendly thing that he makes for fun, whatever, it's different. But like the opportunities that he knows he's gotten, and like he it's a team effort, like we give and take for each other. Like his name is massive now in the scene. Everyone knows that he is literally the best at what he does. So it's like there's a level of respect, treating each other correctly, etc. Like I'm not saying that, yeah, I don't know what the best way to word this is. People think like I pay my YouTube editor, bro, a lot. It's like percentage. Like that's how I do it on YouTube. I think that's the best way, because
like off the revenue from the video.
Yeah, percentage of total month revenue or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like they keep running the channel. He runs the channel basically. I tell him what the next upload is, and then he grabs it, he edits it. He does a good job. He does a really good job. And like it goes back to like that greed thing that we were talking about when owning a team, right? You can take a percentage of somebody, whatever, blah blah. But like giving him a percentage of the channel has made my life easy, because first of all, his revenue decides on how much work he puts in.